everyone, this is going to be the final game between STC and EgHuk. Both of these are Korean players. Yay! So Huk is, I'm sorry, Huk, both of these aren't Korean players. STC is a Korean player, Huk is from America. And on Team Evil Geniuses, looks like we have a, not even a 1 Rax expand, we have before Rax, opens with expansion. So he's going to try and get that early macro lead. Now because he hasn't mined any gas, he is able to get that barracks just after the expansion, about maybe 30 seconds later, which isn't that bad. And it looks like we have, yep, Nexus before Gateway, so this is a double expand. Now when you're on the ladder and you see somebody expanding like this, you have two choices. Well, one, I could try and kill his expansion, or two, I could expand myself. Now, if it's this early in the game, unfortunately, you just don't have that much stuff. So, Huk's deciding, well, I'm going to expand too and get some more gateways. It looks like we see another barracks going up, so it looks like we will be seeing a Bio Ball versus a Protoss, probably Death Ball. It looks like we're going to have a standard macro game instead of these 5 to 10 minute games we've been having. First game we saw STC win with an early proxy barracks rush, 2 barracks rush into an expand expo. Huk was just able to hold on with a 4 gate, but unfortunately STC was just way too far ahead. And this time we see a Zealot coming out. We see no gas, or okay, some gas getting mined. Excuse me. And Cybercore is not done yet, so wow, we see 5 barracks being put down. No reactors, no tech labs on any of these barracks. We see no gas being mined, and that's what's great when you delay gas. I mean, he's up to 30 supply, and still hasn't mined any gas. When you delay gas that much, you have a lot of minerals to spare. So he is able to get out these 5 barracks and really hold off any kind of 4 gate push or anything else. Now, was he able to scout? Yeah, he did scout the expansion, so he knows what's going on with that. I always wondered what this is. Automation 2000. It's a nice animation. Things that Automation 2000 has seen, man. Seen Dark Templar rushes. Seen battles you wouldn't believe. Still no tech lab on these barracks, and is he even getting? Yeah, still no gas. Let's see, 5 gateways coming up for this. Yep. So a total of 6 gateways coming up for Huk, and he has been mining gas, so he is able to get that warp gate research as well as some stalkers. You see an early push coming down. Zealot spots is gonna run his way home. 3 sentries now. It is enough to block off this ramp, but for not that long. We do see the 8 gateways finishing up. And will he commit to this? He might be waiting too long. That window, his window is closing up. Another expo going on. And if you ever wonder why do people do this? Well, the best way to sentries are going to get picked off. If he can pick off those sentries, he can just go storm the front and not even have to worry about it. Just goes one. There goes another. So 3 sentries down for absolutely no Marines. We do see 3 more sentries and some Zealots coming up the front for a counterattack. Hopefully he's able to get this taken care of. Yeah, he is able to ward it up, and now that expansion is very vulnerable. As well as this one, he is warping in some emergency sentries and some Zealots. No stalkers though, which would be great against this army. Splitting that army of Marines in half. Zealots are able to go to work. Some more Zealots getting warped in. and more zealots. That's what helps when you have 8 gateways popping up. How many does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Sorry, 7. Yeah, still 8 gateways. Is able to pull it off. I know I'm a terrible commentator. Screw this battle going on. I want to check how many gateways he has. SCV just gonna poke out, see that there's no expansion, so he is an expansion ahead. Just starting. Now he got all. Now he has all 4 gas geysers running. Tech labs, 3 tech labs on the barracks. Probably another tech lab once this marine pops out. Ghost Academy coming out, so he's gonna go for some early ghost play. We do see a robotics facility coming down for EgHuk. And another counterattack. I mean, it's going to be warded off, those zealots, with this supply depot wall. A little bit of a wasted guardian shield, but can help. SCV is just going to poke around, catch when those expansions are coming up. With this pylon right here, I love this pylon placement. He's able to warp in down here. If he takes out these rocks, bam, he's basically able to warp in units as he goes. Counterattack moving up to the front. Still no stalkers in this army. And this time they do have the Marauders. Do they have concussive shells? Yep. So Marauders have concussive shells. We see no combat shield on the Marines. Or am I wrong? Yes, I'm wrong. So we see combat shield on the Marines. Stem just finishing up. +1 finishing. And now we're going to start seeing some Ghost into the fray. Which could be really good. There's no Colossus yet. So I would like to see him tech up to Starport pretty soon. Otherwise he's going to be in a lot of trouble. We don't even see a factory anywhere. Is there a factory? Am I just missing it? There we go. So factory is coming up. So he's hopefully going to get into Colossus. But those, we see a first Colossus coming down. External thermal lance coming down. So he's not going to be able to get Vikings in time, which is going to help with those Colossus. Just a lot of Marines. Some more defense coming up at the front. Oh, that was a good neck crack. Oh, you ever had that really good one where like every bone in your neck cracks and you're just like, oh. And the person next to you is really creeped out. Observer, another attack coming out. He's hopefully going to get hit before this Colossus. We see the first Colossus. Where'd you go, Colossus? You started. Ah, there you are. So first Colossus is out. He's going to take out these rocks. He does spot it, so he's getting his army in position. And is he going to commit to this? Yeah. No upgrades yet on any of the units. We see +1 weapons done. +1 armor is also going to be done. See a 4th expansion coming down. Another starport. So he's got. So now he's kind of playing catch up. He's got one starport here. Another one's going to be finishing. How many ghosts does he have? Looks like he has 3 ghosts in this army, which those EMPs are going to be really helpful. But at the same time, those Colossus with the external or extended thermal lance. Oh, here we go, splitting that army in half. And oh, they just melt away. Guardian shields are going down. It's not even really necessary. And even with a upgraded advantage, it's just able. Actually, no, that upgrade advantage went away. So weapons level 2 coming down for the Protoss, and now it gets really hard because now when you start a game, you want to say, all right, what do I want to have, and what do I need? So what a Protoss wants is like, okay, against a Terran, I want Colossus, I want 2 forges getting upgrades, and I want to have a robotics facility, possibly another one, pumping out Colossus, as well as three Nexuses, you know, doing their thing. Expansion going away. It's going to be warded off for just a second until that pylon gets taken out. couple more forward pylons getting placed, so Huk's easily able to reinforce this. He is supply blocked right now. But, oh man, all those zealots, a bunch of Colossus, that's just going to be able to roast away this bio ball. +1/+1 done for the Terran army. We got +2/+2 plus Terran ships level 1 done. A lot of Vikings coming into play, so hopefully we'll be able to see those Colossus, or melt away those Colossus. Basically what you want to do is, for every Colossus, you want to have 2 Vikings. That's just usually the rule of thumb. Now, we don't see Blink or Zealot legs done, so those Zealots are not going to be as effective, but we do have +1 or +2 weapons done. +1 or +1/+1 on the Terran army is done, which I don't like this engagement. Army's trying to get in position. STC's trying to take that gold, as well as Huk, so it's going to be a very dicey situation. Scan, see that army, and here we go, stemming in there, and Zealot legs were just done in time, just melting away that army. Vikings managed to pick off a Colossus, and going to scurry on home, trying to take out those Zealots, but the Colossus just melts everything. Oh man. Vikings are gone. More reinforcement stalkers coming in. This Nexus will, or this command center will have to get canceled. And factory going. Oh, little factory, save it. Can take out those rocks, forcing this army to go. And this army is very paltry. This is where it gets really hard to do. You got a lot of Vikings now, which will be able to melt away those Colossus, so hopefully if he can rebuild his ground army, he'll be in much better shape. This expansion's already up, and Huk is able to take that gold, so STC's got to get in gear right now. Archon's coming out, and these are +2/+2 Archons. No shield, which would be a lot better, honestly. Blink finishing up. +3 done, and we see +3 weapons and armor on the way for the Terran, but now the Protoss has an upgrade advantage just because of the, if you look, Huk is constantly chrono boosting out those upgrades. And like I mentioned in the previous game, you gotta watch what the Protoss is chrono boosting, and he has been chrono boosting ever since he got these forges. Just constant chrono boost, so he's able to get that upgrade advantage really fast, and this army looks scary. Holy, is Storm done? No Storm. Still got that feedback though for the medevacs. He did stem in the bunker, which is really good. Vikings coming in. I got a couple volleys on the Colossus, but not enough. This ground army is just not good enough, really. Oh, Colossus goes down, but he's got another one to replace it. And, oh my god, look at this army. Tons of Zealots. I can't even count that many. 3 Archons, 4 Colossus. And I say 3.5 because this Colossus is really low. Protoss is maxed out. Terran is about to be, but honestly, I think there might be a little too many Vikings. Yeah, they're going to be able to take out the Colossus really fast, but those Archons and Zealots are going to be really bad. And that is going to go down, as well as all of these. Here we go. SCVs randomly getting pulled into the fray. And all BMPs going off, not really hitting too many. Got another, take out that Colossus. Oh no. Archon's just melting everything away. And Zealots just, and GG. Oh, wow. So yeah, unfortunately, STC wasn't able to harass Huk. He did have this expansion going down, and he was up on expansion, but once Huk got this gold, it was pretty much GG from there. He just had a big boost to income. He was still banking 2k gas and 1.6k minerals, so it was just not even. So that's game 3. Looks like Huk is the winner. was able to pull from behind. And thank you guys for watching, and please hit the subscribe button. I'd love to grow this channel and hopefully see what happens.